Learn Hindi formal phrases, English 2.
हिंदी.
With.
ये स्पष्ट है कि.
Welcome to the mystery of fancy conclusions. Hey, you are about to learn Hindi that sounds smart, formal, and slightly dramatic. Think detective, professor, and overconfident news anchor all sharing one microphone. Today you will learn how to say things like.
यह निर्धारित किया जा सकता है कि. इस बात के बहुत संकेत हैं कि. ये संकेत देता है कि. ये स्पष्ट है कि. ये ध्यान देने योग्य है कि. ये सवाल उठता है कि. यह इस पर निर्भर करता है कि.
And.
यह माना जा सकता है कि.
In short, you are about to sound like someone who owns 3 folders, 5 opinions, and 1 laser pointer. Meet the phrases. Let's meet your new formal Hindi crew one by one. They are serious phrases, but we will not be serious about them. English, it can be determined that. Hindi.
यह निर्धारित किया जा सकता है कि.
English, there is much to suggest that. Hindi.
इस बात के बहुत संकेत हैं कि.
English, it indicates that. Hindi.
ये संकेत देता है कि.
English, it is obvious that. Hindi.
ये स्पष्ट है कि.
English, it should be noted that. Hindi.
ये ध्यान देने योग्य है कि.
English, the question arises whether. Hindi.
ये सवाल उठता है कि.
English, it depends on whether. Hindi.
यह इस पर निर्भर करता है कि.
English, it is to be assumed that. Hindi.
यह माना जा सकता है कि.
A very serious office with very silly problems. Now let's drop these phrases into a mini story. Imagine an office where nobody knows who stole the last samosa. At 9 in the morning, the staff gathered around an empty plate. Raj cleared his throat like a TV detective and said,
यह निर्धारित किया जा सकता है कि.
The samosa disappeared between 8:55 and 9 o'clock. Meena looked at the crumbs on Vikram's shirt and announced.
इस बात के बहुत संकेत हैं कि.
He knows more than he is saying. The oily fingerprint on the teacup.
ये संकेत देता है कि.
The criminal was hungry and careless. Then everyone looked at Vikram's guilty face and whispered.
ये स्पष्ट है कि.
He at least met the samosa. But the manager raised one dramatic finger and said.
ये ध्यान देने योग्य है कि.
There were 2 samosas missing, not 1. Suddenly.
ये सवाल उठता है कि.
Vikram had a partner. The intern said.
यह इस पर निर्भर करता है कि.
The security camera was actually working. Finally, after reviewing the evidence, the team agreed.
यह माना जा सकता है कि.
The accountant and Vikram acted together in the Great Samosa incident. How the meanings differ. These phrases are cousins, not twins. Let's sort out who is calm, who is confident, and who is just professionally suspicious. Use.
ये संकेत देता है कि.
When one clue points to something. Smoke, wet shoes, a strange voice message. One sign says something. Use.
इस बात के बहुत संकेत हैं कि.
When many clues point in one direction. Not one crumb, many crumbs, a whole breadcrumb conspiracy. Use.
ये स्पष्ट है कि.
When the conclusion feels obvious. If someone says they are not tired while yawning through the alphabet, this phrase is ready. Use.
यह निर्धारित किया जा सकता है कि.
When you sound analytical and evidence-based, like a report or investigation. Use.
यह माना जा सकता है कि.
When you are making a reasonable assumption, not claiming absolute proof. Use.
ये ध्यान देने योग्य है कि.
To highlight an important detail before it escapes the room. Use.
ये सवाल उठता है कि.
When a doubt or issue appears and needs discussion. Use.
यह इस पर निर्भर करता है कि.
When the answer is conditional. In other words, the answer refuses to commit. Mini dialogues you can steal legally. Let's make the phrases talk. These short dialogues are great for audiobook listening and shadowing practice. A. What do the test results show? B.
यह निर्धारित किया जा सकता है कि.
The machine works. A. Are we fully sure? B. Not fully, but.
इस बात के बहुत संकेत हैं कि.
The plan will work. A. Why do you think she is upset? B. Her tone.
ये संकेत देता है कि
she is upset. A. He has frosting on his face and an empty cake plate in front of him. B.
ये स्पष्ट है कि
He met the cake very closely. A. What should we mention before the conclusion? B.
ये ध्यान देने योग्य है कि
The data are preliminary. A. What is the main issue here? B.
ये सवाल उठता है कि
This policy is fair. A. Will you come tomorrow? B.
यह इस पर निर्भर करता है कि
I finish work on time. A. Do we know exactly what happened? B. No, but
यह माना जा सकता है कि
they left early. Repeat after me. Time for your mouth workout. Say each Hindi phrase aloud like you are presenting shocking evidence to a room full of confused pigeons. Repeat.
यह निर्धारित किया जा सकता है कि
Repeat.
इस बात के बहुत संकेत हैं कि
Repeat.
ये संकेत देता है कि
Repeat.
ये स्पष्ट है कि
Repeat.
ये ध्यान देने योग्य है कि
Repeat.
ये सवाल उठता है कि
Repeat.
यह इस पर निर्भर करता है कि
Repeat.
यह माना जा सकता है कि
Quick challenge. Now you choose the best phrase. No pressure, except the imaginary panel of judges wearing spectacles. You see dark clouds, loud thunder, and everybody running with umbrellas. Best phrase?
ये स्पष्ट है कि
A report reviews numbers and reaches a formal conclusion. Best phrase?
यह निर्धारित किया जा सकता है कि
You have several clues, but not absolute certainty. Best phrase?
इस बात के बहुत संकेत हैं कि
One clue points toward a conclusion. Best phrase?
ये संकेत देता है कि
You want to highlight an important detail in a formal talk. Best phrase?
ये ध्यान देने योग्य है कि
A doubt enters the discussion. Best phrase?
ये सवाल उठता है कि
The answer changes depending on a condition. Best phrase?
यह इस पर निर्भर करता है कि
You are making a reasonable assumption from clues. Best phrase?
यह माना जा सकता है कि
Your final detective mission. Here is your last mission. You will complete a dramatic scene in your head using the new Hindi phrases. Imagine this. The classroom is empty, one window is open, your notes are gone, and a student walks in holding your pen and looking suspiciously innocent. You might say,
ये संकेत देता है कि
Someone was here. Then, seeing the missing notebook and the open bag,
इस बात के बहुत संकेत हैं कि
the thief was in a hurry. After checking the camera,
यह निर्धारित किया जा सकता है कि
the mystery began at 2 p.m. Looking at your classmates' ink-covered fingers,
ये स्पष्ट है कि
they touched your pen. Still,
ये ध्यान देने योग्य है कि
your notebook later appears under your own chair. So,
ये सवाल उठता है कि
who is truly careless here? The answer?
यह इस पर निर्भर करता है कि
We are being honest. And yes,
यह माना जा सकता है कि
sometimes the detective is also the suspect. Friendly conclusion. Nice work. You just learned a set of formal Hindi phrases without falling asleep into a pile of official reports. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep practicing.
यह निर्धारित किया जा सकता है कि ये स्पष्ट है कि
And the rest out loud until they feel natural. Read them, repeat them, act them out, and use them in your own tiny dramas. You are doing great, and with practice your English too.
हिंदी
Formal expression skills will become sharp, confident, and maybe just a little bit theatrical.